Hey there, welcome back to Sun and Eos Gaming.
Alright.
I'm Solid Sun, and this is Crystalios.
Oh yeah, we're introducing ourselves again. Okay.
Well, I forgot to introduce myself.
Well, it's been so long, our viewers probably forgot who we were, to be fair.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It's just short-term memory. The door's open.
We need to figure
Oh, that's Dio.
Yeah.
Go through which door?
Alright, well,
Pay
options.
attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
Okay,
Do we have to pick again?
Fi quickly laid out our choices. Yes, we will. We went with,
Can we skip
we've already
this?
been with Alice, so that was not an option. Luna and I pair up with Clover and go through the green door. Temuji and Dio pair up with Alice and go through the red door. Kay and Quark pair up with Fi. Okay. Let's see. Luna and I pair up with Fi. Magenta go through the red door. Blah, blah, blah. I don't really care about everyone else right now.
No, I mean, it's
Alice.
important to know who's with who
Yeah.
for when, shit starts happening later,
Yeah, for sure.
to know what kind of potential drama unfolded.
So Alice, Clover, and Fi are our options.
Okay, let's go with Clover.
You want to go with Clover? Okay.
We went with Alice already.
We have, yeah.
So let's do Clover, and then we can do whoever the other person was when we go back on this timeline.
Yeah.
All right, how do we want to do
Decided
this?
The first time, right? Then can
Yeah.
I decide this time?
Oh,
I
okay.
think I deserve
She
it.
may force us
We
down
have
a
one
route.
VP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
No.
No one's gonna fight
You
her.
should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got one VP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see.
So that puts us with Fi.
Yeah, if
Okay.
that's the one.
Well, that's fine with me.
That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door.
Ooh.
Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Okay.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against
Excuse
me
me.
in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance.
Yeah, I would be really
Been
hesitant
wanting
too.
to pair up with Alice too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh. And that is?
So he wants to go with both of like the booby girls then.
Well,
That's his. We already know that he's kind of a pervert anyway.
yeah, he is.
So
he is.
this makes total sense.
Oh,
It fits his
boy.
character.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option
Notice he's not
4.
asking to go with Luna or Fi.
I guess.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay too?
So we get to
I
decide.
don't want to go with
if it's
Alice
okay.
because we already went with Alice.
I thought about it for a moment.
But this is fun.
You wanted to go with Alice?
No, I don't, because
Okay.
we already saw
Yeah.
that. I'm trying, if we're doing the completion route.
Plus, she's also kind
Oh,
of
no.
pissed at us, so.
Well, I don't really care about that. It's more about just not repeating timelines.
Alright, as far as how I felt about that,
Oh god. What?
Just go for
Felt
it.
about what?
going with 5.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
I don't
fine.
have any problems with it.
Alright, 5 it is.
There are no objections.
Then we're all set. Let's go.
Yes, we
everybody.
are.
10 seconds remain until close. 9,
Sometimes I like to look at Crystalios and just give her a stupid face.
Yeah, if you hear me laughing for no reason, that's Solid Sun up to shenanigans. We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Kay, Quark, and Alice had headed for the green door, while Tenmyoji, Dio, and Clover ran toward the blue one. Alright. My feet slapped
go.
against the hard metal of the warehouse floor. And Luna and Fi and I ran toward the chromatic door.
Where
That is
are
a
my
very
shoes?
weird description. That is a really my feet slapped against the hard metal. Like, okay, that's fine. If I were
That's,
editing, I'd be like,
0.
You mentioned twice that Sigma's running. Sorry, gotta turn off the editor.
Closing.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of unnecessary information in these visuals, but they can
But
get
the
away
thing
with
is,
it.
it's well written.
No, it is.
Well,
It just needs like some. There's a lot of unnecessary sentences.
It needs to be chopped down a little, especially because visual novels are already very dense. A lot of people are put off by the wordiness. If you brought in creative, like, form and technique of fiction to condense that, you still get the message across, and
But
you may.
a lot of visual novels, not saying that this one is bad, it just they kind of suffer from lack of editing and writing quality checks.
Yeah.
Like quality assurance of writing, just because it's a video game.
Yeah, part of it is also because this was translated. Like, this is a game, it's Japanese originally. And so the local fiction teams, they do a wonderful job. And
they got so much to get through.
But
though.
yeah, they've got a lot to get through. And then Japanese narrative sensibility and aesthetic is different from what it is in the United States. And I was actually explaining to some of the choristers. So I have a minor in British literature that I did during my master's, and so I wrote extensively about this too. That even in English writing, sensitivity of prose in the UK is different from it is. Different from what it is in the United States. And so there's a little bit of that. And yeah, the chattiness that comes as a result of the visual novel is part of the vibe and charm, for lack of a better way to put it.
It's you expect it to be wordy because
if I
it's
were
a
writing a visual novel, I would
so.
write it like a novel, the way I would write, like.
Yeah, sure, but you can have a little bit more. When you're writing like fiction, you don't want to have a lot of like senseless, like useless dialogue that could be chopped.
You never.
In
want
a visual
that,
novel, though, you can have like, hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Like that kind of stuff that you would never put in like fiction.
Yeah.
Because it's just useless. So with fiction, you want to start the scene as late as possible and end it as early as possible.
Subscribe for more form and technique of creative writing.
Subscribe for my dick.
Anyway, is this a dead end?
Every door seemed to be locked.
Yeah, looks like it.
I wonder what this thing is. Oh, that looks like my that electric thing I was telling you about that you could run your finger over, and it the spark follows you.
It looks like
you get from
a
Spencer's.
radar, like it looks like.
Try pulling it.
No, if I was a kid, I would have been like, this looks like the crosshair from the siphon filter rifle.
Oh yeah, crosshair
It might be
too.
dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion. Or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows?
Those all sound horrible. Now I don't want to pull it.
Then I have no choice. Do you really think I'd say that, you heartless monster?
Heartless monster.
There's nothing on your side, is there?
What's that supposed
Wow.
to mean?
Crystalios has got a really good Luigi voice.
Sorry for the...
What the hell, Sigma?
What? Wait, what was the previous? Like, go back to that. I want to see the log, just so I can. Well, let's see this. There's nothing on either. Did you really? There's nothing on either side, is there? What's that supposed to mean? Sorry for the confusion. I was talking about your breasts. I'm not sure I follow.
Say that she's flat-chested. I think that's what it is. Oh yeah.
It's called dressing modestly. I'll have you know I'm a C-cup.
Oh, so he was calling her like.
Yeah. This is a line for you.
If you're a C cup, I'm packing 12 inches.
We continued in that vein for some time.
Yeah, my dick vein. I got a big old fucking 12-inch cock vein that goes up the side of my dick. It like coils around.
Huh?
Like a garden hose.
Okay, Luna's
Sounded
just
like
like.
it might take a while, so I pulled the lever. Is that okay?
That's her being
What's
passive
happening right
aggressive.
The left opened.
What?
Oh, is she jealous?
No, she's just like, you guys won't shut up, so I'm moving us forward.
Oh.
The others are still
I probably
shut
would have
tight.
done the same.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, so he's making fun of Fi for... That's really shitty.
Oh wow. Okay, it's this room.
I kind of like this room. Is that a submarine?
It's pretty cool. What is this place?
It
Wait,
looks like
what am I
some
looking
kind of
at here?
control room.
What's beyond the glass?
We will find out. It's pretty cool. And
I can see a huge machine of
Yeah.
some sort on the other side.
Oh,
of
it's
the
like the
window.
reactor core that generates
Yeah.
power for the place?
Yep.
Like that? Yeah. Oh, it looks very Star Trek-y.
Yeah.
I like it.
But there's a really big plot component with that thing.
Yeah.
All right.
We need cards with the moon on them for the next AB game, right?
They're probably in this room. Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna read his line.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
They're probably in this room somewhere.
Then let's get started.
Okay. Whew.
Here, let me get my barf bag.
Oh, yeah. Don't look at the big screen.
I forgot to bring my barf bag over here. Francesca, she's all the way over there.
Yeah,
Can you give me
she's looking
Francesca?
right at me. Okay.
If you guys haven't seen Francesca, she's my new
Looks
friend.
like it's the
Well,
control
just
panel.
oldest friend. Just gonna
We
go right on the
can
arm
make
of
some
my chair.
shorts featuring her. Oh, that's so
I have a
cute.
few shorts with Francesca
Yeah, we can make some new ones.
where she loses her party hat
Looks
and
like-
Mario has it.
Okay, cover.
It's
the
really
buttons.
dumb, actually.
I like it.
We have really dumb shorts.
Well, that's half the charm of it. When
Oh
you say.
god. I gotta look at OBS.
Yeah. Okay. What's that? An octopus.
It does have 4 limbs.
That's a pretty big octopus. Yeah, it'd take us all our lives to eat something that big. Ooh. Raw octopus is the most daring thing I've ever eaten.
What?
Raw octopus is the most daring thing that I consider that I've eaten.
I've never had raw octopus before.
I had it once. It was a really tasty Japanese dish. I will never have it again. I did not really mesh with the.
I'm sure it's good.
I'm not a texture person, but the
Whoa.
tentacles really did not get along. Like they kind of stressed me out.
Yeah, no, that's
But
understandable.
octopus is delicious. It is really good. It's
I'm,
good for
I'm
you.
sure it is.
Annihilation. Okay, this is the part. It is a generator, and it's also annihilation. So it's essentially like a nuke,
Well, it's a generator that
like that.
it's
Yeah.
a power reactor that creates energy through the fusion of matter and antimatter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it breaks, I think Fi knows a lot more about these things. Well, I would say that I've just picked up a few tidbits. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, I was right. Hydrogen and anti-hydrogen.
Yeah.
So it's like worse than a hydrogen bomb. Okay. Name and release, you can actually calculate how much energy. Okay, too complicated. You're saying the octopus thing's a machine that runs off annihilation energy. It's more like an engine, a steam engine, internal combustion, just better. Blah, blah, blah. You could just call it a generator or a reactor. I think a lot of us, well, I don't know. The game is...
Well, in future, like Dead Space, any game that takes place in space, like futuristic, it's usually like there's always a mission talking about like the reactor core.
yeah.
Or, like I gotta restart the generator because the power went down.
And then the
or
thing
something.
with this game too is that it really has to they are dealing with pretty advanced physics, but they want to I don't want to use the word dumb it down, but they want to make it like layman's friendly.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhat accessible.
Yeah.
Metal Gear is the same way at times. That's another good example of like. Do you know the script for Metal Gear Solid 2 is like 800 pages long, like just the script, and all the possible like dialogue options.
I
that
would
you can
love to
have.
read that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you can.
When I have like more income, I do want to collect like screenplays for games and for movies and shows.
Yeah, the Metal Gear ones would be nice to have.
Okay.
But yeah, that Metal Gear Solid 2 is another good example of a game that has like, you know, just lots of writing and none of it really feels excessive. It's just extremely detailed, but all of it is extremely important. But like left in the hands of lesser writers, it could, like an 800-page script can easily get very tedious.
Did I ever show you my master's thesis, by the way?
You may have. I can't remember.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I have because I've always been too nervous too. Because it's rough.
Well, you know, it's older work. It may be better than you think.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine. It's just it's like when you do a master's in like writing, English and creative writing. Like I did I had a portfolio of writing, but my thesis, because it was in screenwriting, is a 90-minute screenplay.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh. I think you would like it. Well, when I'm brave enough to show it to you, I think you might be interested in it.
There's a lot of creative visionaries, like even at the point when they're like in their master's degrees, they produce gold, and they don't always have the means to like realize it, like make a movie. The first Saw movie was kind of like that. It was like Lee Wannell. I think James Wan. I might not be exact on that. I know they're heavily involved in it. Lee Wannell wrote the script for Saw. But they didn't have a big enough budget to film it. That's why it mainly takes place in like one room, and they got a lot of shots outside of it. It is pretty. I don't remember how big the budget was for Saw, but I think it was kind of small. Just the first film. That being said, they did get some pretty high-profile actors for it. But
I analyzed the screenplay for Saw. Sorry. I didn't mean to...
No, it's okay. But that movie's kind of like similar. It's like he was very young when he wrote that. But right out of the master's program, producing a movie like Saw is pretty significant.
Yeah,
I think he had that cooking like while he was a student. So
we studied the screenplay for Saw 1 as part of during my master's degree, my filmography classes, and we studied it under art film.
It is an art film. They all are.
Is the idea? Yeah. Okay, that's just the thing.
And they're pretty well written.
Yeah, no, they are very, very. Saw 1 is, for what it serves, for the function it serves, it is very impressively written.
Yeah, it is.
And I liked, I'm so glad that I finally gave them a chance. Once I was able to get past, the red clock. Whew, once I was able to get past my
they're a little hard to stomach.
Yeah, it's just the torture, the pain. That's the part. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in a unique position with that because I was like desensitized to horror as a kid because I watched so much of it.
All right.
And I watched Saw like in middle school, and it bothered me. The first one I saw was Saw 3, and that one's pretty hard to watch.
I need to. Can you memorize for the red clock? It's 11,400 seconds.
Yeah. I'll just memorize 114.
Yeah, but I've got to find the blue clock now.
Okay. But yeah, I first saw Saw 3, and I did feel like halfway through the movie,
5-10 minutes.
There's like a really specific scene where I felt like I had to throw up after watching it because I was so young. I was like 13, 14 or something.
So blue clock hour minute, it's 5:10.
The blue clock is 5:10.
Yeah.
You said.
I'm just gonna punch this into a calculator. 510 for hours divided by 60 minutes. That's 8 hours. Okay, so
that's 6 plus 2.
8 hours, and then it's 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then, the middle one.
What was this? 11,400 was it?
Yeah, 11,400.
Okay.
Divide that by 60.
400 divided by 60 twice is 190 minutes.
Okay.
So divided by 60 again. I didn't have to do that. It's just I said 190 minutes, right?
190 minutes.
Okay, so that's 3 hours and 20 minutes, right?
Let's see if you can get 20 anywhere.
Shoot.
I don't think you can get a 20 on this.
190.
It's 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, because 120 is 2 hours, 180 is 3 hours, and then 190 would be the 10 extra minutes. So where are we getting
10 minutes from?
6 plus 4, the very bottom right. Yeah.
Right. Yay.
You did it!
My calculator.
Next time on Sun and Neos Gaming.
Next time we'll figure out what's in here. Oh,
sick. I like it. Oh, it's a rainbow tree root.
Yeah, those are some
intense
awesome colors.
That looks like the some LED lights that would be like kind of like the ones in the computer.
Rhizomes. Excuse me.
Right. Deluxe. Hamburgers.
Next time we'll figure out what all that means, or we won't.
Let's put them all together and eat them. Yum yum.
Now you're talking.